What up, YouTube? Knowledge of self-determination. So I'm just taking a little spin in a new whip. You know what I mean? And I wanted to do a video about the importance of Black history for Black people. And I actually wanted to hit up some of the brothers from the LDBC and do a video. I wanted to do a collab video, maybe even a whole like little panel type of situation, you know, where everybody gives their opinion on the importance of Black history. I didn't already talk to a couple of them about it, and everybody, you know, pretty much was on board with the idea. I just haven't like actually set it up or anything like that. But I'm gonna just go here real quick and give my quick little assessment on the importance of Black history. I believe that Black history is important for Black people because, for one, it instills a sense of pride and confidence in being Black. To know about your history, to know what your ancestors have contributed to the world at large, you know. It instills, like I said, it instills a sense of pride. It instills a sense of accomplishment and achievement, you know, to know that your people were more than just junkies and winos, you know what I'm saying, and beggars and slaves, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if the wind is too much, but I'm gonna roll the windows up anyway a little bit, just in case. But yeah, so cause I know for me growing up, you know, I didn't have a whole lot of positive male role models around, you know what I'm saying? And even as a kid, I knew that I wanted to be more than what I was accustomed to experiencing in my neighborhood. I wanted to be more than what a lot of people ended up being, you know, growing up where I did and staying stagnant basically, and learning about my history. Not just, you know, the usual 20 suspects that they toss in front of you, you know, during Black History Month, you know what I'm saying? Because we have accomplished so many things, and our people don't get credit for the things that they've done. But when I started learning about, you know, like Francois L'Ouverture, you know, Denmark Vesey, Nat Turner, you know, learning what Harriet Tubman really did and what she really went through, you know, learning the actual struggle of Booker T. Washington and men like Frederick Douglass, you know, I mean, and learning about Africa, the cradle of civilization, what Kush, Kemet, and all these different African kingdoms and nations have accomplished, instilled a sense of pride in me. It made me want to learn more about my people, you know, and learning that we are the ancestors of the mothers and fathers of the human race. What more is there to be proud of? And that's what I want for our children, you know. This is what I try to instill in the kids that I work with. You know, learn about your history, understand what has happened in the past, understand what is going on now. Because I don't remember who originated the saying, but those who forget the past are bound to repeat it. And we are seeing a lot of repetition in the Black community, you know. What they're doing to us now is what they've always done. It's just repeating itself, because we started to put it into it, but when they started to eradicate us in the 70s, the 60s, and the 80s, when they started their campaign to destroy us, you know, we kind of fell off. It shook us up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Well, a lot of it, actually. It shook us up, and we moved away from that because, I mean, let's face it, they instilled a lot of fear in us because they killed a lot. They killed our symbols of strong Black manhood and the strong Black community and the strong Black family. They killed those images symbolically and literally. You know, they destroyed those images for us, and that was a turning point for our people, and giving us this chopped up ass pseudo history that they spoon feed us, you know, this bullshit that they shove down our throats, doesn't do any good for our children and for our people going forward. I mean, look at other races of people, other cultures. They have a strong sense of pride in who they are, in their culture, because they are taught about their history. They're taught about their ancestry, you know. They are taught to, you know, cherish and honor their ancestors, you know, and live their life according to what their ancestors built for them, what their grandparents, great-grandparents built for them, to not tarnish their family name by being imbeciles. And we as a people, we can take a huge lesson from these other races of people. Not saying that we need to imitate them per se, but we do need to start to have more pride in ourselves. We have been stripped of that. And the Willie Lynch letters, people say that the Willie Lynch letters aren't real, but dog, they exist. So how the fuck can it not be real? It exists. Whether it was written in the time, during the time that that people say it was written, is inconsequential, because the method that is mapped out in the Willie Lynch letters is what is being done and what has been done to our people. You know, learn about your history, study the past, understand what we have contributed to society. That will help you begin to gain more pride in being black. You know, because we live in a country where the media constantly brainwashes and influences us to want to think Caucasian, act Caucasian, be Caucasian, while they steal our culture right from underneath us. They make, I mean, it's one of the greatest tricks ever pulled. They make us envy them and want to be them, when in reality they envy and want to be us. They make us want to give up our culture and give it to them so that they can lay claim to our culture. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at the music industry. They say they don't like black music, but then they end up owning all the rights. You know what I'm saying? They own all the rights to your music. They own all your publishing. You know what I'm saying? And then they repackage and resell your music, claiming that they hate it. You understand what I'm saying? So learning history is very important. We need to understand that we are the descendants of greatness, the gods of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. And that's all I really wanted to say, man. I will elaborate on this more because, like I said, I believe that black history is very important. Learning about who we are, it is imperative for our future. It is imperative. We need to understand the past. We really do need to understand the past and take lessons from our elders who teach us about our history. You know, you got the brother Anthony Browder. You know, you got Tariq Nasheed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got the dude, is it Booker T. Coleman? I think I'm saying his last name wrong, but he was one of the brothers featured in Hidden Colors. I mean, Runoko Rashidi. I mean, we have Dr. Claude Anderson, so many brothers who are willing to, I mean, even the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I'm not Muslim, but I love Farrakhan because this brother is a soldier for his people, and he spits nothing but truth. You know what I'm saying? And he takes white supremacy and he throws it right back at them and quote their own people to combat them. It's brilliant stuff. And all these brothers have a sense of power, courage, enlightenment, and pride because they understand who we really are. And that's all I want for our people as a whole, to know who we are so that we can start to break free of this trap that has been set for us. And that's it. I'll be back with more later, guys. But I'm out right now. I don't want to be too distracted while driving. Plus, I just want to enjoy the new whip. So I'm out. Peace.